to another one of our 10-minute abs sessions with Coach David. It's Friday lunchtime, it's time to get a little bit abby, a little bit dynamic as well today, because what I've been thinking is, just because we're working on the core, doesn't mean that we shouldn't be aiming to do maybe a little bit extra as well and get ourselves a bit out of breath, raising the pulse rate, raising the breathing rate. So I have deliberately designed today's programme with that in mind. Okay, so a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more movement in some of the set exercises than you maybe seen before, but they're all going to be super good for the core as well. Okay, so don't worry, we're not letting those abs off easy. Okay, so we're going to crack on, make sure we don't overrun. I'm going to hopefully keep in good view of you throughout. Pretty much everything's going to be down on the mat. Okay, but that still means that we can get a little bit hot and sweaty as well. So everything's going to be done for 30 seconds today, and so I've got a timer here, so just go along with me. When the timer beeps, we'll be ready to move on to the next exercise. We'll do 2 rounds of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 exercises. We rattle through that, we should get through in plenty of time. Okay, so to start with, we're going to go for a plank to press. So you may be familiar with this movement. What we're going to do is start at the top of a press up position, on your toes or on the knees, whichever is easiest for you. Or you can manage, down onto the elbows, back up to press up, and then alternate that movement, so you keep pushing up off the opposite arm from the last time. Okay, so 30 seconds of that, let's get cracking. Okay, and try and keep those hips from rotating too much. We want to try and keep the hips as square and as parallel with the floor as we can, and just keep moving through that motion. Okay, so try and keep the pace up. Like I mentioned, we are going to try and get ourselves a bit out of breath. Hopefully there'll become a point where I won't actually be able to keep talking and I'll have to just gasp for air a bit. 5 seconds to go. Okay, nearly there. Keep pushing. There we go. Right, okay guys, so next one, cross crunches. We're going to get into one leg over the opposite one. Okay, so you've got your heel against your knee, that knee's down, and then all we're going to do is hand behind the head. We're simply going to sit upright. Okay, so it's a crunch by any other name. Moving the knee means we work the obliques a little bit more. So we're going to do 30 seconds like this, then we'll swap over 30 seconds on the other side. Okay, right, let's get going then. First one, 30 seconds of crunches. Okay, so try and keep the pace up. Try and really push the lower back down into the floor. Don't feel like you're trying to pull your neck up or your head forward. It should all be coming from the stomach muscles, so really push that back down into the floor. Try and keep the pace going. We've done 30 on this side, we're going to swap legs, and we're going to keep that pace going as well. Right, there we go, 30 seconds. Swap legs, get in position, and go again. Okay. So we can work the core, but we can do it in a really dynamic way, where we're really getting the heart rate up as well. A little bit of extra bonus, a little extra bang for your buck. Okay, let's keep it going. Come on, guys. Not long to go now. There we go. Right. Great stuff. So we're on to our next one now. So we're going for heel taps. So you're going to get down into a similar position but with both feet on the floor, knees bent. We're going to reach down to the side and tap each heel in turn. Okay, if you can reach the heel, perfect, that's really good. You just need to make a kind of reach and grab for it, but you're not quite there yet, that's fine as well. Okay, so 30 seconds heel tap starts as soon as I set the timer. It will reset at the worst times. Right, 30 seconds starts now. There we go. Oof. That's live TV for you folks. Keep it going. Keep reaching for those heels, keep tapping side to side. Really get those obliques firing. Yeah, this is going to be the longest 30 seconds of your day, no doubt. But you'll really feel the benefit of this later on. Come on, let's keep it going, keep the pace up. There we go, 30 seconds, good job. Awesome, okay, so side to side planks now. So we're going to start in the middle on an elbow plank, okay? and we're going to come up onto the side, and then back down, up onto the side. So we just want to hold that top side position for a second, and then back and back. Okay, so I'll do it straight on, because obviously if your flow's a little bit slippy, it can make it a bit awkward. Okay, so 30 seconds of just repeating that back and forth, back and forth. Let's try and make it nice and fast. Good dynamism. Right, okay guys, 30 seconds starts now. One. There we go. Two. Try and keep those hips up nice and high. Right, get into a rhythm. Ooh. Oh yeah, you can feel that now. 10 seconds to go, come on. Let's keep it going. No hanging about, 5 seconds. Try and keep the pace up right to the end. Awesome job guys, okay, great stuff. Next, but not least, we're going to go for some sit-ups. Just regular sit-ups, but at the top of it we're going to do a couple of punches, a couple of straight jabs. Back down again, up again, boom, boom. Okay, nice and snappy. Channel your inner Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury, whoever your personal hero is. 30 seconds, let's go. And up, boom, boom. And up. 20 seconds to go. Let's keep it going, come on guys. Come on. 6 seconds to go. Let's keep it going right to the end guys, come on. Awesome job, really, really good. Okay, right. Okay, quick transition on to the next one. What we're going to do, I'll show you this from the front, is we're going to get into almost like a hollow rock position, but instead of holding that position we're going to do this. So we're going to just bring the legs across, out, across the opposite way, and out. Okay, so notice crisscrosses. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Say just. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Okay, so if you can keep the legs straight and low down, that'll be tougher for you. Legs slightly higher up and more bent. If you're finding it tough, it's still going to work the core loads, but that's just a way to get it more progressive. The lower down, the straighter the legs, the tougher you're going to find this. Okay, right, 30 seconds of these bad boys. Let's go. Don't be tempted to go too fast. Focus on keeping that back nice and flat on the floor. You'll still be getting a bit of a pulse rate riser out of this, so just keep focusing on sucking that belly down, belly button all the way down to the floor. Oh, killer. 5 seconds to go, come on guys, we got this. Fantastic. Awesome, okay guys, so last one of the sequence is bird dogs, but with a little bit of a twist. Okay, so rather than just being from the hands and the knee, okay, we're going to go up onto the feet into more of a plank position. We're going to bring the elbow and the knee together, opposite side. Okay, as close as you can get them to touch. A little bit tougher, certainly harder on the core. Okay, so 30 seconds of these. Let's go. Try not to let the hips rotate too much. We'll come across a little bit. Oof. Oof. Nearly there guys, come on. We got this. Oof. 10 seconds to go. Fantastic, right, well, by my watch that's exactly 10 minutes. So what I'm going to suggest is, if 10 minutes is all you've got this lunchtime, you're done, okay? You've absolutely smashed it. Got a bit of a sweat on probably, bit out of breath. If you've got a little bit more time and you feel like you've got more to give, go through that sequence again, one more time, okay? 30 seconds of each as you go through. The description of the exercises is all on the comments, described on the post, so by all means get rattled through it, see how you go. I'm going to finish now, and I'll see you all very soon. Alright, have a great rest of your Friday. Bye now.